Making your own pickles is so much easier than you think. If you can slice veggies and boil water, you can make pickles. Hey y'all, I'm Becky, and I love sharing simple plant-based comfort food recipes. I love having all kinds of pickles in the fridge for adding to salads and sandwiches, soups and stews. I put them on chili. That crunchy, tangy, sweet and savory pickle flavor just goes so well with all kinds of food. Today, I'm gonna show you how to make 4 different kinds of pickles. We're gonna make sweet and spicy pickled chilies, zesty pickled radishes, crunchy pickled cucumbers, and these savory pickled shallots that you're gonna wanna put on everything. All of these recipes are for refrigerator pickles. That means you store them in the fridge instead of the pantry. Unlike shelf-stable pickles, refrigerator pickles are quick and easy to make. There's no sterilizing. It all comes together really fast and with a lot less mess. First, let's make some pickled peppers. Look how pretty they are. You can make these pickled peppers using any hot chilies you want. They are so delicious on sandwiches, on salads, on wraps. I love to put them on top of chili and soups and stews. Anytime you're trying to add a little crunch and tangy heat to your food, pickled peppers. The best part is they only take about 15 minutes to make. It really depends on how fast you can slice a jalapeno. Like my other pickle recipes, these are quick pickles, also called refrigerator pickles. They're called that because you don't store them in the pantry. These pickles keep in the fridge and they'll last about 3 weeks. There's no boiling, there's no sterilizing, no need to worry about contamination. In fact, you pickle these peppers right in the jar. I'm seasoning these peppers with coriander seeds, black peppercorns, and mustard seeds. If you only have like 1 or 2 of these, that's totally fine. They're gonna still be super delicious. If you can get your hands on some coriander seeds though, they add this like amazing burst of flavor. I love when I make a sandwich with these pickled peppers and I get like a little coriander seed in my mouth. It's like a flavor explosion. Grab yourself a heat-proof pint jar and add all of the spices, sugar, and salt to it. You can adjust the amount of sugar if you want your pickles to be less sweet, but because we aren't boiling this brine, don't add more sugar. This is kind of the most sugar that you're gonna be able to dissolve with this technique that we're using today. Next, take your garlic cloves and slice them in half lengthwise. You could slice them in half widthwise, but lengthwise exposes the most inside garlic surface area, and that'll infuse the brine with the most flavor the quickest. Add those to the jar, and then it's time to slice your peppers. I'm doing a mixed batch of peppers today. I'm using these jalapenos that I've had in the fridge for a bit, and then I scored these hot red Thai chilies at the DeKalb Farmers Market. Because this is a lot of peppers and those Thai chilies can be pretty hot, I'm gonna wear gloves. So slice up those jalapenos. And then for the Thai chilies, since they're so tiny, I'm just gonna cut the tops off and leave them whole. If you prefer though, you can slice those up too. Now just cram all those peppers in the jar. You really just wanna stuff it as full as you possibly can with hot peppers. Now grab your apple cider vinegar. The recipe calls for 3/4 cup, but what you really want to do is just fill the jar up halfway. And it's fine to just eyeball this. You don't have to be like completely exact. We're gonna top this jar off with water, but not just with regular water. We want the water to be hot. That hot water is gonna warm the brine up just a little bit, and it's gonna help that sugar and salt dissolve. So top the jar off with water, close the lid, and then shake, shake, shake. You want to really shake it well because that's going to help the sugar and salt dissolve as well. Once you're done shaking, pop these in the fridge. You can eat your pickled peppers right away, but the flavor deepens as they sit in the fridge. So if you can wait for them to sit overnight, they're going to taste even more amazing. Like I mentioned up top, these will keep in the fridge for about 3 weeks, but mine never last that long because I have been putting these on absolutely everything. If you've never pickled radishes before, you are in for such a surprise treat. These quick pickled radishes are vibrant and crunchy and tangy. They're delicious on salads and sandwiches and tacos, and they make the best avocado toast ever. They're really super quick and easy to make. The first thing you need to do is prep your radishes. So slice the tops and bottoms off and then cut them into thin slices. If you have a mandolin, this will go much faster, but I am clumsy and I like all of my fingers, so I do not have a mandolin. You'll also need to crush a clove of garlic and then use a vegetable peeler to just get about an inch of lemon zest off of one lemon. Stuff the radish slices into a heat-proof glass jar and set that aside. Now it's time to make the brine. Put all of the other ingredients into a small saucepan. Bring that to a boil and stir just until the sugar and the salt dissolve. Then pour that hot brine over the radishes. Put the lid loosely onto the jar, and then when the pickles are cool enough to handle, that's when you'll tighten the jar and stick it in the fridge until you're ready to eat. You can pretty much use these right away, but the flavor is gonna deepen as they sit, so if you can wait 30 minutes to an hour, or even better, if you can make them the night before, that's when the radishes will have marinated in the brine long enough to really have a great flavor. Your pickled radishes will keep for 2 to 3 weeks in the fridge, and just a reminder, these are refrigerator pickles, so don't store them in the pantry. Up next, let's make the crunchiest pickled cucumbers ever. It takes like 10-15 minutes total to make these crunchy, tangy cucumber pickles. No standing over the stove, no boiling your brine, you just combine everything right in the jars. The first thing you want to do is cut up your cucumber. You can use this recipe to make pickle slices, like for sandwiches and stuff, or pickle spears for snacking. I couldn't decide which one I wanted, but since this makes 2 jars of pickles, I'm doing one of each. You also need to prep some garlic cloves, so peel your cloves, and then you don't need to mince them, just use the side of your knife to crush them a little bit, and that'll allow that garlic flavor to get into the brine. Now let's pack our jars. You can use other pickle seasonings if you like, but I just love this combination of flavors. I'm using just a little bit of crushed red pepper to make this sort of a pickle for everybody, but if you want to do this as like a spicy pickle, double the crushed red pepper and add a little bit more of the black peppercorns too. To make this like a bread and butter pickle, just double the sugar. Add the garlic to the jars and then add some apple cider vinegar. Now divide your cucumber between the jars. Just stuff them all in there. The last thing we're gonna do is top the jars off with a little bit of hot water. You can heat up this water any way you want. You can use the microwave, you can use the stovetop. I'm using my electric kettle. Now close up the jars and give them a really good shake. Shaking is gonna help the sugar and salt dissolve in the vinegar and help mix all the ingredients around in the jar. Now you can technically eat these right away, but they're even better if you can wait 24 hours. Even if you can just wait like an hour, your pickles are gonna have a stronger, deeper flavor than they do right this second. Y'all, these pickles are absolutely delicious. They're just the right balance of sweet and salty with those amazing flavors from the garlic and the peppercorns and the mustard seeds. Ugh, I'm obsessed with them. You can snack on the spears and use the rounds to top off sandwiches or wraps or veggie burgers. Let's wrap things up with these super addictive pickled shallots. Pickled shallots add this vibrant flavor to everything from tacos and wraps and sandwiches to bowl meals like grain bowls and salads. A shallot kind of tastes like a mix between red onion and garlic, but with a more mellow, sweet flavor. And they're perfect for pickling. These are easy to make, no cooking required. You don't have to boil the brine at all, just put the kettle on. First, peel and slice your shallots. You want to slice them into pretty thin pieces. Thicker pieces just won't absorb as much flavor from the brine, so go as thin as you can get. Now, grab yourself a clean glass half-pint jar and add apple cider vinegar, sugar and salt, black peppercorns and crushed red pepper flakes, and a smashed clove of garlic. Now pack those shallots into the jar and then top it off with hot water. Screw the lid on tightly and then shake, shake, shake that jar. Since we're not boiling the brine, that vigorous shaking is what's going to help the sugar and salt dissolve into the vinegar water mixture. Let that sit on the counter for 20 minutes so the flavors can meld, then stick it in the fridge. These pickled shallots are vibrant and crunchy and savory, and they have a ton of umami, and they are just absolutely delicious. Use them anywhere that you'd use pickled onions. You can use this exact same method and recipe to pickle onions too. I do it all the time. I hope that you enjoyed this collection of homemade pickle recipes. If you have any questions about these recipes or about making quick pickles in general, drop a comment. I'm always happy to help. And don't forget to rate and subscribe. Happy cooking!